Okay, on to video 2 of the Barta family search. Going back to the first record, let's look and see what we have. We have a birth date of June 18th, 1840. The child's name is Wacslaw. Now this is interesting because this is a very German spelling of Václav. 35 years later, it would be spelled Vaclav. So we have kind of an interesting mix of Czech and German styles in here. He is Catholic, boy, and legitimate. His father, Otec, is Václav Barta, Catholic and domkař. Remember about DOM being house? So he's a householder, house owner, cottager is the translation. It implies that he didn't have a farm of his own. He is a Catholic and cottager in, and this is a J, that's going to be important for something later, Javornice, but CZ is a German spelling, number 206, and this is, believe it or not, Manželský, legitimate. We are missing a word. If we go down and look at this other one, it's Manželský, S-Y-N, my legitimate son. So the priest missed a word. They're human. They do make spelling errors. This legitimate son of the deceased Václav Barta. There have been plenty of posts about the grammatical case. The family search word list explains that the A at the end is like of, and because Barta ended with an A to make it of, you change it to Y. I cannot read this information, and that's why you ask the group for help. They expect you to be able to pick up the type of things that I'm saying here. But he's from Javornice, number 6. So this Václav was also the son of the second Václav's wife, Manželky. There's no S in it. That means wife. Jeho is his. And her name, I can't read it for sure. But here's ROZ something. That means born, or the French NEE, nay, means from the family of Joseph, somebody. I can't read it. But he's also, and I can't tell for sure if this is Javornice. It looks like it. Number 174, and I can't read the rest of that. Well, let's go over and compare it to the old one. We don't see a whole lot of new information here, do we? Okay, that's a different Barta. Your Joseph is down here, house 206. And his father is Václav Barta, domkař. And so we can go back to the first one. We didn't learn anything from this one. Over here, mother. You know, I want to say Barbora. Let's leave that for a minute. But Manželská, legitimate and Catholic daughter, this is DCERA, of the deceased, can't read it. This sure looks like Barta to me, feminine case. House number 40, and his wife, Jeho Manželky, Anna, born. This is Jiří, born of George. I can't read that for sure. Looks like Javornice, number 195. So I can pick up a few pieces of information that will help me searching back a generation. Over to the other one. Oh, sure enough, here Barbara is spelled out, and it looks like Barbara. To me, usually it's an O there. Daughter of Jan, Barta again. He's a chalupnik, which is an occupation again. House number 40, did that agree? Yes, it did. And Anna, etc. Now, what the people who help you with these expect is that you will look up a couple, 2, 3, 4 records and try to pull as much information out of them as you can, instead of listing 7 links and saying, please translate the whole thing for me. The goal is that we want you to learn how to do a lot of this for yourself, and that we would just help out with 3 or 4 words now and then. As you can tell from the video, I'm at about 50% sometimes, and so I will end up asking for help. What is the mother's surname? What is her village? Those are usually the 2 questions I ask. We have the last column, which is the witnesses. Not a whole lot to be gained from that, in my humble opinion, but it will tell you somebody's name and that it'll be his wife or not. This one is not, it's just somebody else from a different house. Finally, well, we've got some extra information. This will be the end of video 2. In video 3, we're going to look at some interesting clues that you can pull out of this. Bye.